That's from MHH International.
Thank you.
Thank you for making time this morning. As you will be aware, we are here today to witness the formalization of our partnership with MHH International. We will be working with in terms of assisting our customers in importation of high-quality vehicles from the UK, Japan, and Australia. I think MHH International has been in Kenya for quite a while, since 2009. And I believe they've done over 1,500 vehicle importation in this market. And today, the CEO of MHH International, Mr. Alistair Ben, is here with us. And our very own Mr. Kihara is here with us. So in a moment, I would hand over to the CEO of I&M to introduce us, and then Alistair can introduce his team, and then we can take it from there.
Thank you, Notice, and good morning, colleagues and our partners. I think it is great that we are here today and are setting out on this path, especially given the need for really innovative solutions that the market is asking for, and that we, in particular at I&M, are well known for. This particular initiative, this particular partnership is well timed. I think following the introduction of our different segments that we had introduced last year, we have been looking at different ways to deepen penetration for our clients, and partnerships like this in the asset finance space speak to that particular direction. We are going to be able, through this partnership, to help particularly our premium customers access vehicles through importing via MHH International from markets that perhaps they have not traditionally sourced. As you know, the Kenyan consumer is always very focused on value, and it is important that we are working with them to be able to derive these sources of value. And in particular in the vehicle market, we have seen that we have developed over a very long time a very significant import approach to getting the vehicles that people need, particularly premium vehicles. And MHH International is well renowned for supporting clients in this regard. So what we are bringing to this partnership is the financing that we can put together for our clients. So you will have understood from the documentation that we put out here that we'll be offering premium pricing for the importation of a vehicle. So we'll be supporting the entire end-to-end process as well through our partners. But in particular, we'll also be looking to other product lines, like the insurance side, where we will be providing the insurance for the vehicles. We will also look to make that affordable as well through offering insurance premium financing, so that it can actually make the premium that is payable, which is also coming at a discount, is also made even more affordable. So we're really glad to be partnering with MHH International on this, and we're sure that we're going to see significant growth through this partnership. So to our partners, we assure you that I&M is a fair partner. We are keen to make sure that we bring all our strengths to this partnership, and that should any revisions need to be made, because perhaps we are suffering from too much volume, we will be happy to do that. So thank you, and we look forward to growing this partnership.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think on that note, we can have some address from Alistair.
Thank you very much, Kihara. That's very, very kind, and we're very excited about the partnership too. I'd like to start by explaining that MHH International stands for Motor Headhunter. And Motor Headhunter started in 2006, and it was a company that was designed with a focus of adding value to customers within the UK, people who didn't want to go and buy from the main dealers. Perhaps they didn't have the time, or they didn't feel that the service they would get from the main dealers was the sort of service that they expected. So it was always about adding value. In fact, the idea of cars themselves isn't even a passion of mine. People assume that because I sell cars, and we sell cars as a business, it's a big passion of mine. That's more from a show, actually. But for me, it's more about adding value to customers. And what happened in 2009 when we first sold a car to Kenya, and very soon afterwards a number more cars to Kenya, we realized that the value add that we could give customers here was far, far greater than we ever could give to someone in the UK. And that meant that the passion that I have and the passion that we have as a company, it gave us more satisfaction in the sort of work that we were doing on a day-to-day basis. After all, if you can't enjoy the work you're doing, why would you do it? So in 2009, or in 2010 actually, we stopped doing UK business. We realized that it was much better to focus on export, and Kenya is the only other country where we actually have an office. And this is all because we want to offer the sort of high quality cars, but also high quality service to as many people as we possibly can. But as Kahara said, it has to be in the premium sector because we are a premium product. So MHH International, MHH, the motor headhunter element, became that focus of high-end cars. But the perfect scenario, well, the less than perfect scenario was the fact that the importation of cars was really only possible for people who are cash rich. And as we know in Kenya, it's so easy for people to divert their funds. Even if they have money at one point, it gets diverted quite quickly. So the cash rich could benefit from the sourcing of cars from the markets such as the UK, Japan and Australia, and they could have the choice and they could have the confidence that the cars that they were buying were genuine mileage, genuine history, genuine, so much more about it. But that was for a select few of cash-rich people. And this is where the opportunity of finance suddenly gives opens this product up to so many more people who deserve to have the option of importing instead of just buying the local car. And the partnership with I&M today gives the customers of I&M and other customers as well who are not currently with I&M the ability to buy a car using asset finance. And that is such a great thing, because for all these people who just haven't been able to ever realize their dream of owning that really prestigious car, because every time they thought they were getting close to having enough money to buy it, something else happened, the money went somewhere else. They can now do it with a deposit and spread payments through the bank. And that's a great scenario for us, and it's a great scenario for the customer. And of course, we know that the partnership will benefit us all. Our company principles are that we always want to maintain the highest standards, certified mileages. Through the export buying team we have in the UK, we're always looking to negotiate the best deals possible. We also have Clara in Kenya as well. Maureen is also one of our staff here who's been with us for over 5 years. The import service takes care of all the details. The customer can relax in the knowledge that the car will arrive. It will be handled with the utmost care, and it will ultimately be everything they're expecting. And the customer service is vital, and that's why we have an office here too. It's so important that every customer's experience is second to none. And of course, in this world where people can be sending money abroad, and the worst case scenario is the money actually gets lost, through scams, or the car arrives and perhaps something's been tampered with, or that can happen with a local car. All these things gives the customer so much fear in dealing with the unknown. And now that they can actually deal through this partnership with the known quantities, the quantity of the bank and the quantity of MHH. So we are very excited about the partnership, and we believe the principles that we have are the same, and we look forward very much to the future and the partnership and being overwhelmed by far too much volume.
Thank you, Alistair.
Thank you, Alistair. I think before